God damn it, the roll just is a nightmare at the moment. I either think that I've got boundless evade on, or I'm too close to an object and it won't let me roll. That was nice and easy. More of that for sure. This time? New. God damn mana draining. If I get hit by any more, I'm going to run out of mana on freaking level 5. God damn, that roll not working. This time? No. Well, Descending Nightmares isn't being very good to me at the moment. I'll stick around here for another half hour. Do another Descending Nightmares, some more Frost Siege, then go back to Opeth, I guess. Probably going to go and have a quick smoke and a sandwich, half a sandwich. Won't take more than a couple of minutes. Still recovering from the first bit of the stream being kind of way more active than normal. Normally it kind of takes a while to build up and stuff, but it seems to have been a bit different today. Not that I'm complaining in any shape, way or form. That was awesome. See that one we're going in, or are we going in Descending again? Right, I'm going to go have a quick smoke whilst I think about it. Oh damn, 2 months. I think I was getting lucky by getting kind of one most weeks then, I guess. Back soon.
El son de Cuba traigo yo, apúrense que el son llegó. El son de Cuba traigo yo, porque la fiesta ya empezó. La fiesta sigue toda la noche con este ritmo tan especial. La gente baila, la gente goza con esa música original. El son de Cuba traigo yo, apúrense que el son llegó. El son de Cuba traigo yo, porque la fiesta ya empezó. Ya empezamos a fiestar, mamita, ven y juntos vamos a bailar. La fiesta sigue toda la noche, ven y juntos vamos a gozar. Que yo le traigo mi son. Anda, si es la verdad. Que yo le traigo mi son. Sabroso. Que yo le traigo mi son. Yo le traigo mi son. Que yo le traigo mi son. Ay, mi son para bailar, mi son para gozar. Que yo le traigo mi son. Si yo te traigo mi rico son. Que yo le traigo mi son. Ay, yo le traigo mi son. Ay, yo le traigo mi son. Son para bailar. Son yo le traigo mi son. Eso es mi gente buena, el 3-0 mayor. Yo le traigo mi son. El son de Cuba traigo yo, apúrense que el son llegó. El son de Cuba traigo yo, porque la fiesta ya empezó. La fiesta sigue toda la noche con este ritmo tan especial. La gente baila, la gente goza con esa música original. Sabroso.
I just worked out what was missing in my life, and it was a nice cup of Rosie Lee. Hey, War General, how are you? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. I think it might have been a reversal in my normal stream, but yeah, there was quite a lot of stuff going on early on in the stream. The legend that is Spizzo came on, and we're kind of on different time zones, so it's only occasionally like I'll be able to catch his stream and stuff. But yeah, he was on for a bit. Maybe do 100 push-ups. They're done now, thankfully, because my arms are about to fall off. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, you look after yourself. Get yourself ready for the grind. Is Spizzo still on? No. Oh. I've done the 100, mate. Yeah, I mean it's on stream. I did a 33, a 33, then I did 19. I mean, then I did a 15 and a 19, but they were all done within an hour. Yep. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't really want to do many more press-ups today, to be fair. I'm not even sure if I can. Yes, I have done all 100, Spiz, 100%, yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't expect you to, but you can always go check through and stuff. But yeah, definitely done all 100, and it was just about within an hour. So not quite a half an hour, I said, but then maybe I was a little bit, forgotten the word. Oh, thanks for making me do them, you know. It's like, it's easy to forget to do stuff when you're streaming and things, for sure. That's half the reason I put them on my channel points, to be fair, and things. Because I do make sure that I go down the gym most days, but I am terrible for walking past the gym, going straight to the sauna, sitting in there for 45 minutes, having like a 20-minute swim, and considering myself to have gone down the gym. Which, you know, is still something. It's easy to convince yourself that sitting in a sauna and sweating balls is exercise. Or doing... I mean, it is good for you and stuff. But I do like to keep up with my son. At the end of the day, I'm on an exercise regime of trying to keep up with a 10-year-old. You know, I'm like one of the dads that when we go to like Ninja Warrior and jump and the trampoline parks and shit, I want to be able to like do it with him. And I know he appreciates that. And like, yeah, we go down the park most days and play a bit of basketball and a bit of football, kick around and stuff. And yeah, we love swimming. I love swimming. It's like one of the things that I picked up when I was like traveling around most of my adult life was, yeah, a love of like diving and free diving and snorkeling and stuff and being confident in the water. So like we spend most of our time underwater, to be fair. I'm getting him used to that. But yeah, we love it. Good luck with that. I hate gathering. Although, when I cash in the Brim Pearls after the next Descending Nightmare and maybe 4 more Frost Siege, I'm going to go back and run Altpeth again for like the last hour. Seriously, thank you. Yeah, okay. Do they have to be today? I'll do 2 sets of 25, but I don't know if I literally, my arms might drop off. It's been probably... It might even have been a year since I've done 100 press-ups. And don't forget, Poopsie made me do 10 as well. See, I just don't know if I've got it in me. But I'll give it my best bash at 2 sets. I'm not going to be able to do 2 sets of 25. What's 50 divided by 3? 18, 36, yeah, it's about, what, 17? Jesus Christ. Yep. My failure has gone down from about 35 to that was 15. Yeah, well, I expect you do. But like literally, that was 15. I was going to do 20 and then 2 lots of 15. but I can see it being 15, 12, 13. Okay, fair. Wait, you got to save him up for that astral chest, because you got that astral chest in advance. I mean, I enjoy the punishment as well, but I literally don't know how many more press-ups I've got in me. I will get that 50 done before I finish the stream. How about that? For sure. And I'm not going to finish. I finish at 2, because I've got to pick my... It's one of the days where I pick my son up from school. Likewise, right back at you. Now I've got to make this a quick Descending Nightmare run as well, because I just did half my pots. Okay, well, thank you for that clarification, Argantus. I appreciate that. I realised my maths was wrong. Okay, so yeah, it might be a little bit of a struggle, but I'll tell you, I'll do each set to failure, because you know that's what I like doing. Because that's how I've always approached my gym sessions anyway. I like do the first set to failure, and then yeah, every set to failure, because you know sometimes I don't go as regularly as I like. So yeah, pretty much always it sets to failure, because I believe that's kind of the best way of smashing up your muscles and making them grow back bigger. Not bigger, better. I don't like big muscles. I like sensible muscles. I've never wanted to be big. I want to be more like military shape, because they're the people that actually know what they're doing. And I just had my lunch as well, so that's something. But yeah, I'll definitely do it by the end of the 50. I mean, end of the stream, going delirious at the same time. So, yeah, and it's definitely I'm pretty sure it's been a decade since I've done 160 press-ups in a day, which is what this will be. I mean, I might find myself failing at 5 soon. I mean, my arms feel awfully light playing the game, that's for sure. I can barely feel them. GZ, I'm getting close to level 35, War General. I know you're proper going hard, and it's nice to see. Oh, yeah, I miss my dog for sure. I can't bring myself to have a dog in England. It's having had dogs in Ecuador and other places, and New Zealand and stuff. That's the life they deserve. And I just can't bring myself to give him a suburban life in England. I mean, it's great for my son because, you know, at the end of the day, the education here is wonderful and stuff. Cost of living's through the roof, I might add. But yeah, I can't bring myself to get a dog here. As much as I want one, and my life is not complete without one. I mean, most of my adult life I've had dogs. But yeah, that was in places I lived in New Zealand for about 7 years and Ecuador for 7 years, and then some other places for smaller periods of time. But the 2 places I was in for 7 years, I had dogs. Oh, yeah, golden retrievers are freaking awesome. I mean, dogs are supposed to resemble their owners a little bit as well, you know, in attitude and that, so I can understand that. I had border collies when I was a bit younger, and yeah, for some reason it's now more St. Bernard and Bernese Mountain Dog cross is what Patches is. I'll have to share a picture of her howling along to my harmonica. Video even. Oh, nice. I can imagine an army of golden retrievers. That's what my mum had growing up. She's got lots of photos of her in the 60s or whatnot, with 4 or 5 of them. They were all kind of really well trained as well, if I remember rightly. Well, that's the other thing. It's like most of my life I've been with a partner as well, whereas, yeah, the whole reason we're back in England is because that kind of broke down whilst we were in Ecuador. And yeah, it was just a bit unfortunate the way she did it, because, yeah, I wasn't able to see my son for a year, and she fought that to the point where I had to go through the court system in 2 different continents, which was frustrating. But I did end up with 50-50, and that is super rare in England for sure. Like, even if they are thinking about getting close to 50-50, they normally make it 51-49 so that one person can make the decisions and the other person has to go along with it. So to get a straight 50-50 was, yeah, pretty epic. And it's kind of the reason I started the law degree in the first place, because I was like, I never expected this. This person was a pen pal since the age of 12, you know, I've known her all my life and things. And it kind of came a bit out of nowhere. And then, yeah, to add that to it, it was like my greatest fear to not know where my son was, and to have to deal with it for over a year was pretty harsh. And yeah, law degree, so that can't happen again. Well, that has been the downside of moving around. Like, I mean, it doesn't take a mathematician to work out that 7 years in New Zealand doesn't equal life of the dog, and 7 years in Ecuador doesn't equal life of the dog. But yeah, thankfully, well, yeah, kind of thankfully, in New Zealand, it was with my wife at the time. I married a Kiwi, and she kept the dog type thing. She refused to let me see the dog, and you know, even that was like brutal. And I remember being in shitload of tears, just not being able to see the dog. And then, yeah, the person I'd known all my life did it with our kid. And yeah, the dog in Ecuador is still living on the fruit farm, because I was going to bring her over here. But yeah, once again, I couldn't, you know, I knew what life would be like over here, and she knew all, you know, it's a close-knit community on the fruit farm, and she was used to living there, and many of my best mates are still there. And there was a couple that wanted to look after her and agreed to send me like videos every day. I don't know if I've 100%ed this. I'm going to go around once more, but then my pots are going to run out. Maybe I'll stop at 4 today, this run. So yeah, they both got great lives, but didn't get to exhaust it. The border collie just recently died, and then the border collie before that is still with the girlfriend that happened at that time. So they definitely don't get abandoned, but yeah, never actually managed to do the life of the dog. Like an open book, me. It's another reason my surname's Page. I'm beginning to think that I have 100% at this level, and I'm just wandering around. In fact, I can kind of vaguely remember the sound of gold in my head, but I'm still not 100% convinced. But I think I've been around the dungeon more times than I should have done. And at this rate, I won't even get to the end of level 4. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say that I did open the chest and I've just forgotten about it. Well, yeah, I mean, that's the other thing. I do have a child type thing. And yeah, I'm kind of close to getting a pug. I mean, I'm kind of against that kind of dog because, you know, they've got breathing issues and stuff, and I don't like all of that aspect. But then, yeah, as soon as I start thinking about it, I realise I don't want to have a dog in England. Tell me about it. Yeah, it's yeah, I'm a big person about the animals, that's for sure. And yeah, the one in Ecuador, that was a bond like never before. I mean, it happened accidentally, but I was smoking one of my forest floor joints, as I called them, that had a severe amount of DMT in. And normally the dogs would stay like miles away, but Patches just came up, shoved their head right in the smoke, and we went on a trip together, and it blew my mind. And then the pug did it as well. And yeah, you trip together and stuff. It was absolutely bizarre. I'd love to do it with an elephant, but, you know, I'm going to have to be able to start an elephant sanctuary first, so Eng needs to go to $2,000 an Eng. But yeah, you ask lots of people what they'd do if they had, you know, won the lottery on something, and they don't really know. They come up with all these naff ideas, but yeah, for me, it would definitely be an animal sanctuary, specifically elephants, and probably in Ecuador. because they've got a great landscape for it, and they still have those shitty zoos in the rest of South America. So there's loads that need new homes and things like that. In fact, there's a really nice elephant sanctuary in Brazil, but like already they're kind of overloaded. Oh dear. Yeah, I think I thankfully, yeah, one of the perks of being England is yeah, super stable internet and stuff. But yeah, Epic Games launcher was down for a little bit yesterday, and so my son couldn't play Fortnite. I couldn't play LR. It doesn't take much. Remembers he's still got 35 press-ups hanging over his head. Bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum. I reckon I'm good to try another lot after Descending Nightmares. I think it's about as recouped as they're going to be. Aw. Yeah. Stop it, you're going to make me cry. It's not even a joke. But yeah, Patches, I mean, like, I paid ludicrous amounts of money for her to have all the jabs and stuff she needed to come over to England. At one point, the plane ticket was booked, but at the last moment, I was like, who am I doing this for, her or me? You know, she's got an absolutely amazing life. All her doggo friends are over there. All her actual friends are over there. And I'm going to be bringing her over to suburban England. You know, she's never really been on a lead. She's super well trained and stuff, but she was like an Ecuadorian dog, you know? I mean, she had originally been found on the street. Somebody had, like, looked after her for 6 months until she got massive. And then looked for the perfect home for her. And at the time, we were the perfect home. So yeah, that's when I had to decide to make do with videos and seeing her once a year. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-da, bum, bum. Yeah, for sure. Oh, for sure, yeah. But there's also quite a bigger, like, dogs have to be a bit different over there because dogs are second-class citizens in Ecuador, but people don't actually have them as pets. Like, they are just literally roaming the streets in big packs. So that's why you tend to, you know, I love animals and I'm never going to cause them any harm, but I also know mob mentality in humans, let alone dogs. So, you know, it's pretty standard to have like a little taser keyring. Not because you're going to stun anything with it, but because that little crackle makes you look like a freaky magician as far as a pack of dogs is concerned. And very much like fire with animals and stuff, they stay well clear of magicians with crackling electrical energy. But yeah, having a dog that's kind of big and able to keep off other dogs is good.